Hey, hi guys. Today I'm just gonna talk to most of you, and I hope you guys doing great to this crisis, the pandemic, coronavirus or COVID-19. And as you guys know, I've been talking about different topics about social issues, political issues, and election race that in United States or in South America, Central America, in Mexico, in our channel YouTube. Well, we talk about different issues that I see in the news or I live, and because I'm really passionate about this political system, and one day maybe get something. But here is some ideas that why the United States. I always seen the United States the greatest country on earth, and a reference to human rights to create a better life for our society. I know there are some issues with race and um, corruption and some individual uh, race hate or all that thing, but it's just minors. But if we see what's going on today around the globe, which is the pandemic, that so many countries they have taken and different positions, especially in Congress, and especially how to save the economy in each country. And most of the countries in Central America, South America, they are corrupted government. They are corrupted uh, elected officials. And now we see in Central America, South America, they just protecting the big corporations. They giving money to the big corporation, and the citizen, they not getting anything. They can't even get help to pay electricity bill. They can't even get help how to support their childrens. So that's why so many people trying to come in the United States, because they are corrupted people. They are corrupted government, and the people they don't analyze. They just go and vote with those people. They not even represent their interest. But in United States, there is some differences, ideological differences. As you know, there's different branch of government. There is this Congress that 400 representatives, and there is Senate, 100 people, 100 senates, which is 51 Republicans and 48 uh, Democrats. And there is the executive branch, and there is the uh, Federal Reserve. That this crisis they come together. The difference was that the Republican, they were trying to bail out all the big corporation. The idea giving the money to the big corporation, so the corporation they can pay their workers. They can uh, start giving money to their workers. But the Democrats, they didn't trust on those big corporations, so they um, they present as a Congress, they present in the Senate that the money should go directly to the workers and directly to those uh, people that they being out of work. So there's single payer, and they fund more than an unemployment an unemployment. So that they were thinking like giving 202,200 each individual, and if you're married, they giving like 1,000 and $1,500 each person, and each kid is under 18 or under 17, like young kids under 17 years old, they giving them $500 each kids. So that's the Democrat uh, plan to stimulate the economy and help the small business and help the big corporation too, but with the system that people they can have their check in their own hands. and they extend the unemployment. Before there was 1 year, but now they extended to 4 years, because after this there is with a recession is coming up. So many people that they will not be able to go back to work. So, but at least they have an employment to stay for 1 year or 2 years. So that's the Democrats' plan as helping the majority of the regular citizens in America. And the Republican, they were more about the big corporations. But I learned something really, really, really important about this thing. That at the end, about those $3 trillion, $3 trillion million to stimulate the economy, that the Senate, Congress, and executive branch and Federal Reserve, they came together, and now we saw a vote. It saw the majority of vote in the Senate, and no one voted against it. Republican, Democrats, all the four branches, they come together, and then they proved all the money that it will go to the all the citizens, and that will go to small business, and that will go to the big corporations. But we see in Central America, South America, that's why so many people, they trying to come here in the United States. Why? Because all these corrupted and disgusting and idiot president, legislator, mayors that they run in Mexico, Central America, South America countries. So that's why they're creating this chaos at the southern borders. They are I don't want to use the F word, but they are more disgusting people doing governments in Central America, creating more poor people. But this country, we saw today, they come together to stimulate the economy that will benefit the hardworking people and those small business, and why not the big corporation too. So that's the differences between Democrats and Republicans that I learned today. The Democrats, they want to help more the hardworking people, but then the Republicans, they just want to bail out the money to the big corporation. But at the end, they come together to save the economy that they've been hurt. But I know I'll always be more with the Democrat than the Republicans. And then we should change. That's why we're asking the Millennium people, we should change the system. That Bernie Sanders' idea to change the system. Everybody should get health care. Everybody should go to free tuition college. So that's why the main point of this video is we must change the system here in United States. But if you are not from, if your background is from another country, we should go back to this country to change the system in that country to Central America, South America. That's the main point of this channel, of this red social media, that one day I will be retired in this country, but I will go back to my village, to the country where I was born or where my father was born, to change the system, because those corrupted system, they creating more poor people, and then that's why there's so many people they trying to cross into the United States. And share this video and follow us to more topics, and I know that will be coming up more, but this is the topic today, and share this video, guys.